Klatch friends, this is Sarah with Stinkincutecards.com, and I have Friday's coffee Klatch for you today. So, Friday, January 16th. Everybody got any great plans for the weekend? I work, so it's, I also have, but I do have my, my layouts class tomorrow, here in the studio from 10 to 12:30. So if you're into scrapbooking and want to join me for layouts, by all means, I've got some really stinking cute kits. So I have cute kids too, but cute kits are available tomorrow. All right, I'm going to flip you around and show you what I got because I've got Cliffy this morning, afternoon. All right, so we are going to play this morning with a stamp set, a couple of different stamp sets. Well, 3 different stamp sets are the things that we're going to work with today. So what I've got for you today is this time of year, you know, I love the holidays where, you know, it's all snowflakes and poinsettias and, you know, all the traditional holiday. But it gets to be January and I'm done. It's snowing outside. I have to go out and shovel. I'm all about the flowers. This time of year, it's like, bring on spring. And so thankfully, we have our new spring catalog, the mini catalog from January, April. And this lovely paper, Lovely and Beautiful, is Lovely and Beautiful. So pretty. So it's just happy and gorgeous. So it's a whole suite of products. We're using the Simply Beautiful is a great set. It coordinates with the paper. But what I like about it is it's got some really nice wedding sayings. I don't have a lot of wedding sayings. So this one is a good one. And again, you know, more for, again, it coordinates with the Simply Beautiful and it works really well for scrapbooking or as well as, you know, anniversary. So those are some stamp sets that coordinate with this paper that we're going to use today. And then I chose to use the Fabulous Sayings. This is the product of the month for January. When you place a $75 order, a code opens up and you can choose any of the available products of the month. I believe there's still the blue paper from December, which is amazing. And then this Fabulous Sayings, which is $5. I mean, seriously, cheaper. Like Jim said, Jim was at VIP yesterday and he said, it's cheaper than a cup of coffee. And he's right. I mean, how stinking cute is that? The saying, I love the font. I love the, you know, the mixed, the fonts. So let's do a quick little fun fold using some of this paper and we will press on because, oh, I grabbed the wrong color. Boogers. No, it'll work. We're going to let it go. Never mind. All right. We are going to grab, piece of the peach pie, which is kind of a fun paper. Again, very springy. It is one of the in colors and it will be retiring in April. So stock up today. All right. Let's see here. Where am I going with this? I can't even remember what we're supposed to be doing here. It's that kind of morning. All right. First things first, we are going to put our, look at this, you guys, this is scrumptious. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. And it's like, how do you choose? Which one do you choose? Because they're both really cute. We're going to go with this one first because I don't want this quite as bright on my front. I know that seems like a little counterintuitive because I have a plan, believe it or not. We are going to take another piece of the peach. This is, I don't even know, 4 1/4. We are going to take, is it 4 1/4? It's 5 inches. And I am going to score at 1/2 inch. And this is actually the piece that I'm going to build my card front on. Okay. So we need to cut this down. What is this one? Ah, can't even tell. All right. let's see, this is 5.5, so I need to make this, or 4.5, I'm gonna need to make this at 4.25. All right, so this is the piece that we're actually gonna build our image on. Right? So this is gonna be a little front flap right here. Okay? All right, so let's do it. We are going to take a piece of the petal pink and we are going to die cut with this Simply Beautiful. There are a bunch of coordinating dies. Let me grab these. This one will die cut this flower right here. And we have these petals, and this one will also die. I have another one that will die cut this flower. But here's the cool part: if you have some other images that make it look kind of hibiscusy, and we are going to die cut all 3 of these together. And I'm going to step right over here and do that quick. I'm coming. My die just jumped. Dumb thing. There we go. Try this again. Okay. All right. And then we've got this one as well. Pop that baby out. Okay. Now, honestly, as far as I can tell, I don't, like this one can go here, I think. I don't know that it necessarily is supposed to line up perfectly. As far as I can tell, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's see here. I don't think this one I think goes here. So we're gonna glue that one down. And it doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. You can if you want, but don't stress about it. Oops, I don't think that's the right one. As I'm stressing about it, I'm telling you not to worry about it. And I do as I say and not as I do. I don't know. We're gonna let it go. Here we go, we're gonna go here. I don't think it necessarily is meant to completely perfectly line up. I don't know. I have a hard time stepping away, right? Here we go, and then we're gonna put this one just in here. So the look I'm trying to achieve is just this hibiscus, just kind of a random floral look. I'll play with that more to see if it's really supposed to be lined up or not. I don't think it is. Okay, so here is my little flower so far. All right, grabbing my Calypso Coral, a little blendy brush. Let's add a little color to this. And need to find my little, we're gonna just wing it. Lightly color the center of our flower, okay? And I've die cut some stamens here, the center pieces. And we're gonna add that right here, right? All right, and you can take the a crumb cake blend, and I just want to give this a little bit more color here. Just lightly color this, the center. Okay. All right, so that is going to get glued on here. And this is going to get added right here. Now, let's go ahead and use the You're on My Mind. And let's do that in a calypso as well. We're going to add that first. And then we're going to add our, actually, you know what? Can we make it work? I think I want it. We're gonna change this because I want that on my inside. I don't want that on my outside. Sorry. Let's just cut a new piece. Bear with me. It's my card. I can change it. Ta-da. All right, because I need to put some greenery on it too. So let's go ahead and put our flower on first, and then we'll figure out where we're going to put our outside saying. So let's add that right here. Right, and then I do have my little Stamparatus set up, one of the Stampin' Up's best inventions. I wish we still had it, but I get it. We won't go down that rabbit hole. I still use mine all the time. And I'm going to use the old olive. The reason I like this is because if I were going to make 100 of these, I could just die cut the images and then just start assembly lining the stamping of it. Oh, let's do that. There we go. I mean, look at how easy that was, right? Come on. So let's go ahead and stamp that. Oh, that looks so pretty. Love it. And then this one is going to go right back over here. Oh, is that pretty? You guys, it's gorgeous, right? Let's do the Just Because. I don't think I have that one out yet. Just Because. I think I like this better than the other one. I have a little scrap here. I know, Wendy, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I know, I'm so ready for flowers. Just Because. And let's do... Well, that was a crooked cut, right? All right. We're going to add the Just Because with dimensionals here. Oh, that's pretty. Now, we have some fun new ribbon. Let me go get it quick. It's over at my desk. This is the white and gold ribbon, and I love it. It's gorgeous, but I wanted to make it look at a little more distressed. So what I'm going to do, I actually use my rotary cutter, but you can use the scissors too. And I'm just cutting it in half. The rotary cutter worked really well because I just ran it right up there, but I don't want to use a rotary blade in front of the video camera because that could be a... So instead I'm going to cut with the scissors near my finger. I know that makes no sense whatsoever. All right, using my bow maker, I am just going to use this to cut or to make a bow here, and then I'm going to cut it with my scissors. Okay, come on. And it's kind of got a nice shabby chic, you know, kind of a distressed feel to it. And as it kind of unravels, it gives you more of a, like, look at how pretty that is, right? Gorgeous. Instead of what I'm gonna do is we are gonna add this to here. I know it's so pretty. I've got kind of a mess going. So this one goes here. And then this, remember we made this card before. I mean, it would be pretty just like that, but watch, this is gonna be the fun part. I'm gonna take my adhesive and I'm gonna run it across the top here, and I'm gonna add that just to the inside here so that this will flap down over here, right? Look at how cute that is. All right, and then this, we're gonna open this up. And because we don't want to waste this beautiful paper, I mean, how can you make a choice which one you like better? We're going to add this one here. We're going to add the white to your inside. And again, you could do another piece of designer series paper if you chose to, you know, de-stash your stash. And this is where we are going to add the You've Been on My Mind. And again, if you'd rather have it be a wedding card, you could certainly, you know, use any of those sayings that are in that stamp set, and it would be gorgeous and wonderful. Now, let's add a couple of embellishments, and we're going to call it a day. I chose to use the In Color Pearls because I do like that orange that's on here. We're going to add one up here. We're going to do a little one down here, and then another one right over here. So there is my card. Just a cute little fun fold. And again, if this bothered you, if you could certainly put another piece of white back here. I'm okay with that. Again, you know, there is other designer papers that would be really pretty up there as well. So isn't that a cute little fun fold? So this is either going to be my shoebox swap for Galentine's, or I might make this one as a card for Card Buffet next week. So we'll see. I don't know. All fun and games. All right, friends, you have a very great weekend. Enjoy and stay safe. Toodles.